day for the Redneck Garage. Well, this weekend I had a lot of plans to get something done on the truck. And do you think I got that done? No, because I had another project that someone who shall remain nameless wanted me to do. However, this is what it looked like before. This is about midway. And this is now. So I'm really happy that I got this part done. I'm going to pressure wash it. Then I'm going to get back on the truck. However, that was a lot of dang work. And my back's sore. I did have one critical error on my concrete, and I'll show you. Here's the walkway, and I used a level on it, and it looks good. But you can see that this, where the concrete was actually on top of this, was way too high. So I got to get a shovel in here and dig this out, and then pour concrete in where it's more of a trench going into the drain. This drain works great, but this was way too high, so I just need to dig that up, and then I'll pour some more concrete over the top of it, and I'll be done with it. Other than that, the dang patio looks awesome. Well, I about got it dug down. I still got a little bit right here in the middle in this section to dig out, but I've got some more concrete to pour, and then I got to clean out the ditch. It had to go down quite a bit here in this corner, but man, I want to be done with this crap. Man, this thing is killing me. Jeez Louise, this sucks. Alright, so I got it about where I wanted it for the two drainage sides, going down into one on the sides, and I put the gravel, drainage gravel on both sides of it, and I'm doing a test. Make sure that it drains. I'm so excited. Nice. Seems to be running out both sides pretty good, and that's the French drain over there, so I'm about done. I'm ready to pour concrete. However, it's going to rain, so I'm going to wait. Just like the Toyota pickup truck's going to wait. Okay, as I sit here and just about every fiber in my body is aching and painful after digging and moving, putting those rocks down and everything else, I thought I'd have me a Leinenkugel Spritzen, which is German, I think, for kind of a beer. It's a beer with a splash of seltzer. Anyway, and this one's pineapple strawberry, kind of weird, not that good. And some pork rinds because I'm sticking to my diet pretty well. I've lost about 15 pounds. Woo! Okay, so anyway, as if life couldn't get much better for me, pork rinds and some weird strawberry pineapple beer. Low carb. I had an epiphany, a brainstorm, hey, let me do it that way. And I'll show you here in just a minute, as soon as I can get the effort to get my rear end out of this chair. Let me just sit here a minute, but then I'll show you. Alright, I was able to get up, believe it or not. Right here, you can see I've got a channel running there, and then this one's for this side. I was thinking, douchebag neighbor and the dogs. I was thinking, why would I leave it this way and make a channel there and a channel there? Why couldn't I just put a black pipe underground and then concrete over it and just channel the water to that one central point over there? And then I thought, yes, by George, let's do that. And that way this will be all smooth at the end of my walkway to be able to walk out to the activities area. So tomorrow I'm going to put a piece of pipe in there, and then I'm going to start concreting over the two pipes. So this will be super cool and very smooth, nice, awesome. Sometimes I even surprise myself how brilliant I am when I'm ciphering on things. Alright, so I buried two corrugated pipes and wired them there at the end, and then there's the other French drain coming out there. So let's test it and make sure that the water actually does run through it, and then I'm going to concrete the crap out of this thing. I'm tired of actually filming me concreting and doing this kind of crap. Here comes the simulated rain. Hey, you know what? Even if it doesn't fix it, it's a lot better than it was before, so I can just rest in that. And then I'm going to have concrete back over my activity center pad slash concrete. I think it's going to work great. Uh-oh, looks like it's going in the pipe. Now I may have to put a little concrete, you know, like a little catch basin right there in front of the pipe. And I'm going to flatten it down when I pour the concrete so it'll be a little bit more oblong. But so far so good, right? It's going to take it a minute, but here it goes. We're flowing. I'm really happy about that, and it hadn't gone over Shelby. You can see that the water is flowing down the side, going into the catch tube, coming out the other side, and not going over the sidewalk. So that's really my goal. Looks good. It's going to rain today, but I am going to just concrete back over this and call it a day. All right, test number 2. I don't know if you know this, but plastic floats. So the pipe started coming up out of the hole. I was really excited about it, so I dug the stuff up, and then I put this, I did this 15-way tie-in, so all of them would come out of this one opening. So now we're going to test it to see if indeed it works. But I think this is about all I'm going to do. Holy crap. I like the drain caps that I put on. It'll keep rocks from going down in there on both sides, and then cover it with concrete so the water has nowhere else to go but there. And I think I'm about done with this. Pour concrete and put a fork in it. Alright, final concrete day. I'm about to mix me up some concrete. I'm going to spare you having to watch all that crap. I'm just going to go ahead and pour it, and then I'll show you an after. Okay, so I'm super happy with it. I think it looks great. I fused it into the other one. I ran out of concrete. That's why there's a little bit of a line over there. Looks like somebody had open heart surgery almost. But it's done. And it's drying up. And it looks mighty fine. And the drain over here looks good. So, one less thing. Let me tell you, that is some freaking artwork right there with a trowel. I made a little downspout right there on top of the other concrete with the trowel, and that is just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. When you look at that, you go, somebody was a craftsman. Trying to figure out what to do with this. I started looking at it, and you can see that I'm going to have to cut out a bunch of metal here and then weld in another spot, and then try to rust treat it where all the metal's gone. You can see the metal that's just missing up here and on the inside. Or is there another solution? Let me think. Alright, so I got online and found the Ying Wang tailgate for 120 bucks. And then I said to myself, for $120 you can be done with the bodywork on the tailgate and just paint it. Or you can try to patch in this rusted out spot in the corner, which will probably be worse later. And I opted for this for sure. Now I'm going to go ahead and treat the inside of it with the frame coating just to keep it from rusting down in that bottom, but I just eliminated body work for myself, and that was the lazy way out. But for $120, it's a no-brainer. Okay, I know I got a little derailed with putting down all the stones and digging all that crap up and putting new drainage in, pouring more concrete. However, it's done, and I don't have to worry about the drainage coming off my back patio, and it looks pretty freaking cool. So I scored points with my wife, and now I'm back out here. Hopefully I can get the work back on the truck. Tailgate's next. Inflatable spray booth is coming up as far as like the modifications. I'm going to test it out back here now that I've got everything finished. I'm getting ready to put some paint on this thing. I got to put the bed on. I found the bolts for that. I got to bolt the bed back down. I got a new porta power coming because I destroyed my last one when I was doing something else and blew the seals out of it. So I got another $100 porta power. We'll be doing a video on that. Lots of stuff coming up. I appreciate you being a subscriber, and leave comments, questions down below. I enjoy reading those. Keep watching. We're getting closer on the pickup truck, and then we're going to be working on a Jeep. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.